Back again, what is up everybody? Anyways, it's been a while since I've done a college related video, and I know a lot of you are subscribed to me because of that primary reason, so it's about time that I actually do another college related video. As I'm sure a lot of you know, I go to school in Santa Barbara. This is not a secret. UCSB, it's kind of a thing. Not peep my other videos, you'll find out. Put myself on the doorknob. Today, what I'm going to be talking to you guys about is the pros and cons of leaving home to attend college. Now, I'm originally from Santa Ana in Orange County, which is in Southern California. Obviously, that's not Santa Barbara. I was shocked when I found this out. I got a bunch of other people's opinions on it as well. So let's dive right into it after this annoyingly long intro that somehow I tell myself every time I'm not gonna have and I end up having them anyways. Pro number one, Isla Vista. Did I say it right for you people that never let a damn mistake go? What can I say about IV that hasn't already been said in other videos? In particular, my stereotypes one. IV is this 1 mile, I don't know the exact dimensions, probably like a square mile. I'm gonna go with that one, it sounds about right. There's apartments side by side with restaurants mixed in, frat and sorority houses mixed in, and Del Playa, that's a pro. Or a con, depending on what kind of a person you are. If you like to party, that's a pro. It's no secret that UCSB is right next to the beach, and this is more in particular for people that didn't live already in a beach area. Going away to college and living in a city where the beach is a 30-second bike ride, it's pretty sweet. You're not gonna get that in a lot of other places. That's pro number one. Pro number two, and this is in my situation in particular, but I know it can apply to a lot of people. Home is simply a train ride or a short car ride away. Now, like I said, I know this doesn't apply to everybody. Some people are gonna be coming from out of state. Like I said, I live in Orange County, and home is literally a 2 to 3 hour car ride, depending on traffic. And the train ride using the Amtrak is only a 4-hour train ride. Oh, and also another piece of advice, use Zimride if you don't want to go on a train for 4 hours because that sucks and it's a lot of time. If you don't want to use Zimride, use the rideshare page on Facebook. Trust me, you'll save about 2 hours, maybe about $20 to $30 more. Pro number three. Oh man, I look so cool doing that. UCSB has prestige. Now what I mean by this, and this is, okay, I'm gonna be real about it, you can brag about it. You can brag about going to a school that's far away, that's ranked as of 2016, ranked number 8 as far as public schools go, and you can brag to your friends, and to your aunts, and to your uncles, and to your grandma, and to your cafeteria lady at school. You can brag about going to a really good school, and you can say you went away to go to that particular school. Obviously, other schools apply as far as being a good school, but I go to UCSB and I have to vouch for UCSB, so given you get UCSB clothing, you'll be able to wear it and people will be like, dang, that kid, he's smart. Or she, of course, but I mean, sorry. Pro number four, you get to meet people from all over the world, or all over the country, or all over the state, or all over the universe, technically. As you may have known, I had an international roommate last year from China. His name was Tan. Tan has moved on to bigger and better things as he pursues his, I don't know. Tan moved to Michigan, sorry guys. He's gonna drop the bomb right there. I'm about to lose like 500 subscribers, fuck. Anyways, I mean, if I didn't go away to college and I just kind of stayed home, maybe gone to Cal State Fullerton or Long Beach or UCI, can't guarantee that I would have gotten to actually meet somebody from somewhere like China. I mean, I might have, but I definitely wouldn't have dormed with anybody because I would have stayed home. I wouldn't have met Tan, and I wouldn't have gotten to see what kind of mentality he has as someone from across the world. Not saying college will automatically make you meet these kind of interesting people, but as far as my personal experiences go, I met somebody from China who turned out to be really cool. We shared a lot in common. We enjoyed making YouTube videos, and then he left me for his girlfriend. Next pro. Pro number five, I don't know if you in particular might take this as a pro, but I saw this as a pro, like I said, speaking from my own personal experiences. For the most part, people are in decent to better shape in Santa Barbara. And no offense to the people that live in my city, but in comparison, UCSB compared to my home city of Santa Ana, the people are just in better shape. Seeing that everybody around me was in better shape made me want to kind of get in better shape myself. I hadn't ever in my life picked up a weight until maybe a month before leaving for college, and even so I packed on that freshman 15. Again, that's pretty much almost inevitable that dining common food gets to you. I'm in better shape now than I was in high school playing sports. Now, like I said, I know you might not necessarily see that as a pro because you might feel it's added pressure, and it's totally understandable, but like I said, I'm speaking for myself. I saw it as motivation. The person watching this video, you might think it's motivation, but you might not. I'm sorry. Pro number 6, and this one's gonna kind of be depressing because it might hit a little home to people. Not me or anything. As awkward as this may be to some of you, you do find out which of your friends were situational and which were actually real. Now, I'm not saying all your friends are fake. Not very many of my friends turned out to be fake. I still keep in contact with a bunch of my friends. But you do find out who's gonna stop talking to you because they don't see you every day, who's gonna stop asking to hang out because they don't see you as often. If you would stay in your hometown, you would likely just run into the same people and you probably would hang out with them often. I mean, I guess this one could be a con too, depending on how you look at it. Needless to say, everything is up for debate. As my friend Diego would say, everything is debatable if you convince yourself it is. I personally would rather find out who actually was my friend than who was just my friend because I was there and I was close and that was good for me. Now, every time I speak to somebody, I have confidence that I legitimately want to hang out when I come back, and that's one of the good things about it. And pro number 7, and this is the last one I have for UCSB in particular, it's the college experience. You know, when you watch a movie about people in college, they're not at home going to college. They're out there dorming, away from their parents, on their own, learning responsibilities, meeting new people, all that stuff, and man, there's nothing like the college experience. For the most part, the people that I know that stayed here and got their degree, the one thing they wish they could have had is the college experience, the whole dorming with everybody and all of that. You can stay home and you can get arguably the same education. Hypothetically speaking, you go to UCSD or UCI or UC Davis, although we're better than all of them. You can't really get all of the college experience by staying home. Despite the fact that you might get the same education, it's not the experience. Pro number 8. God, that was lame. Anyways, pro number 8, college may force you to come out of your shell and actually interact with people in ways that you didn't know you could before. If you leave for college, chances are you're not gonna know more than 4 to 5 people, if that, in your new environment. This being said, you're probably gonna wanna go out and be adventurous and make new friends. This might be tough for some people. In all honesty, it was tough for me. My freshman year, I didn't have very many friends. I was never really good at going out and making friends. I was more of like, oh, you're around me, let's be friends. That I was depressed and shit. I guess you could say I didn't really know how to make friends, but now I learned and now I know I can. I'm sure a lot of you guys are concerned that if you leave, you're gonna have to make friends again and it's gonna be starting all over, but I encourage you guys to try rushing for a fraternity, join clubs, go out to the rec center, ask to join in some soccer. That's how I met a few of my friends, is just asking to play soccer with them. But if you go out and legitimately try, people aren't gonna be mean. This isn't high school where they're gonna say, nope, we know about you, we don't wanna hang out with you. For the most part, people are gonna say, okay, yeah, sure, come hang out with us. And they'll invite you and you guys can go to IV and you guys can turn up and be friends for life, or for 4 years, however you guys want to do it. I don't know. That's going to conclude part 1. You can go find the rest of it on part 2, which will be in the description. Hit the subscribe box. I'll catch you on part 2.